Early inhabitants. Algeria's history dates back to prehistoric times, with evidence of human habitation from around 200,000 years ago. The famous Tassili rock art in the Sahara Desert depicts life from as far back as 10,000 BC. Berbers, the indigenous Berber people, also called Amazigh, have lived in Algeria for thousands of years and formed the cultural foundation of the country. Antiquity. Phoenician colonies. By 1000 BC, the Phoenicians established trade posts along Algeria's Mediterranean coast, including Hippo Regius, modern Annaba. Carthaginian influence. Algeria became part of the Carthaginian Empire before coming under Roman control. Roman period. From 146 BCE to 430 CE, Algeria was a key province in the Roman Empire. Cities like Timgad and Gemala flourished, leaving behind extensive ruins. Vandal and Byzantine rule. After the fall of Rome, the Vandals invaded in the 5th century, followed by Byzantine control in the 6th century. Islamic conquest. Arab invasion. In the 7th century, Arab Muslim armies brought Islam to Algeria, gradually converting the Berber population. Islamic dynasties. Several dynasties, including the Almoravids and Almohads, ruled parts of Algeria during the medieval period. Berber states. Independent Berber kingdoms, such as the Zirids and Hamidids, also emerged during this era. Ottoman era. In the early 16th century, Algeria became part of the Ottoman Empire under the leadership of the pirate brothers Barbarossa. Algiers became a significant center of Mediterranean piracy, earning the region the nickname Barbary Coast. Ottoman governors, beys and deys, ruled Algeria with considerable autonomy. French colonization, 1830 to 1962. French invasion. In 1830, France invaded Algeria, beginning over 130 years of colonial rule. Resistance. Algerian leaders like Emir Abdel Kader led fierce resistance, but were eventually subdued. Colonial exploitation. French settlers appropriated land, and the indigenous population faced harsh repression, economic exploitation, and cultural erasure. Algerian War of Independence. 1954 to 1962, the struggle for independence was marked by the brutal Algerian War, led by the National Liberation Front FLN. The war resulted in immense loss of life and culminated in Algeria's independence on July 5, 1962. Post-independence. Ahmed Ben Bella, Algeria's first president, implemented socialist policies, but was overthrown in 1965. Houari Boumediene, under his rule, 1965 to 1978, Algeria nationalized its oil and gas resources, strengthening its economy. Civil War, 1991 to 2002. After a failed election process, Algeria plunged into a decade-long civil war between the government and Islamist groups, leading to significant casualties and instability. Modern era. In recent decades, Algeria has stabilized politically and economically, though it still faces challenges such as youth unemployment, political reform demands, and diversifying its economy beyond hydrocarbons. Cultural legacy. Algeria's diverse history has left a rich cultural heritage, reflected in its architecture, music, and traditions. Berber, Arab, Islamic, and French influences have shaped the nation's identity, making it one of the most culturally vibrant countries in North Africa.